Well then, everyone knows what the BBC is all about. It used to be an institution in the United Kingdom, the British Broadcasting Corporation. And programmes and the news of the United Kingdom were broadcast through this, station, what do you call it? And obviously, this symbol is icon of the British culture, which had a really good reputation as establishment. In the UK and overseas, their public relations image has tarnished because they invoke wokeness, narratives and stuff like that. And obviously, we've been hearing stories about the TV licence people, you know, the goons of the BBC which are going around molesting and harassing people who are trespassing on their property to collect so-called tributes for this service. And also when 4 years ago, I think a lot more before, when this drastic change in regarding the BBC policies, you know, towards the public relations, diversity and wokeness set in. And when these people come in, the quality of their programmes just went only downhill, down the toilet. Especially during the pandemic, fear-mongering people, which probably was the last biscuit for people who watched for years the BBC programmes. I think in the last 5 years or so, there was at least around about 500,000 cancellations of the TV licence fee. And obviously, the BBC, through that, is a part of their revenue, apart from BBC Studios, which is the commercial part of the branch, which makes and produce commercially programs which they sell overseas, which is successful, like Top Gear and Doctor Who. You can mention two of them. And the last Conservative government, Boris Johnson, made a very nice speech saying we're going to abolish the television licence fee, which never happened in his term. Someone else took his place. And it went like that. Now, seeing people, you don't need it for currently now. You don't need a television license fee to view programs in streaming like Netflix or Amazon Prime or other type of streaming systems which you pay for, which are scrambled. No. They want to make you to pay the television licence fee on that. But currently the law says if you don't receive live broadcast transmissions, you're not subject to pay the television licence fee. Which streaming's not a live broadcast, they're all reruns, mainly on these platforms. And what has emerged out, the BBC have received so many millions of pounds from the Home Office, and even the so-called Agency of America, which does NGO projects internationally, they got money from them as well. USA, it's called, this federal agency. And believe it or not, the European Union has given them many billions and millions and millions of euros of European taxpayers to the BBC. Because they have this so-called social media thingy bob, part of the BBC. And it goes to show, United Kingdom done Brexit. It's no part of the EC. And they still get money from Brussels, believe it or not. And they get money here and there. It depends on how they administrate the money. What quality programs they do. Because once upon a time, 40 years ago, BBC programs, they were absolutely great. Now, no one wants them to see them because it's total crap. Who writes, who produces these television programs is of poor quality and lacking, you know, professional standards in this sector in the BBC. It's all woke and diversity. By force, you have to employ certain people who tick boxes and who don't have talent or the professional capabilities to work in such establishment. This is how the BBC is run today, with the English taxpayers' money, and those people are still paying the television licence fee. It's a shame it went down the toilet at the BBC. All I can say, stop paying it. Cancel your TV licence fee thingy bob, because it's not worth the effort, because what you get in return for what you pay is absolute crap.